Dude, Siri's my favorite character. I love her.
I thought I explained where I was coming from. I like her in the sense of she's interesting. I'm just saying she's like the classic.
She has no emotion.
Foil to Frieren. Like, she's very intriguing. Don't get me wrong, and I think I'm very excited to see where the show's gonna go.
A little more than a month.
4.5 weeks, guys.
A little more than a month.
We're so excited. We actually finished faster than I thought we would.
Do you actually think we'll like see her again?
Siri?
What if this is just an arc and then we kind of...
Yeah, see, I don't even know about Siri.
She's the most...
I feel like she could be a plot device and never be seen again randomly.
No.
She's so interesting.
Dude, she's the most powerful mage that we know of by far. Her mana,
all those
like,
comments.
her suppressed mana is the size of Frieren's unsuppressed mana.
Lornan's the most powerful.
Not quite.
I mean, not quite, but like it definitely is compared to like the past. Like the Demon King's gone, so it's like... And humanity has magic and...
The era of magic for the race of men is going to lead to an interesting potential unrest.
Oh, because you were saying people would use it for...
Yes, evil. You know, there's always those couple bad eggs, dude, that ruin it for everybody.
Like Wirbel.
The comments did a good job of reminding that Wirbel comes from a place of war.
Yeah.
Which was a good reminder. But I just think that it just makes sense. But we'll see.
Named the era.
This could be a different vibe.
This is a show you really can deep dive, and I feel like a lot of you have in the comments based on your comments.
We need like a Frieren lore.
Because it's things like I just don't think you can literally, you just can't get from a first watch. So it is fun to hear them, but I also do want to do my own like research or just deep diving and see what this show has. Like I don't think I'd have time to read the manga, but.
The show makes me want to do a glass painting.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, yes.
But just looking at Siri, man, like, I feel like she's just a sad character. Like, she's the most powerful person in the world that we know of, but yet she controls everything that she can, but there are just so many things out of her control that she just, I feel like, struggles with living with.
Well, she doesn't have
reality.
She doesn't have any like emotional connection.
Elves have like weird emotions.
She seems
too,
fine with, but it's still sad.
I wonder if their brains are the exact same as humans. Like, I don't know. It's just so interesting. Like they don't seem to.
I don't think.
Dude, elves just need to be best friends with each other.
That they think differently because like their perspective on time is so different that they actually like.
Yeah, but I'm like. Is it because of the longevity, or is are their brains like actually different? Because
it's probably both.
It's just interesting. I mean,
it probably just
she doesn't have a lot of emotion, but you can tell like she has emotion. And then Frieren obviously has like the most emotion elf probably will ever have.
They suppress their mana just like they suppress their emotions, right, McKay?
So yeah, it's just interesting.
I know a sad character. He's me. This is the last episode of the season. It's me. This is it. Like, we got one for a month, and then we got to take a break, and then the worst part is we can't binge. We'll be subject.
I actually like the week to week
feed.
I like the drip feed.
I like it too, but it's a love-hate relationship.
The longer I've done this filming thing, the more I get depressed with binges.
Guys, we've done it again, though.
But I think for this show...
We watched the first season and we get the second right after. We've done it again.
I think for this show, though, the week by week won't be as bad because a lot of the stories are, like, self-contained.
It is true.
That's a good point.
What if we're moving away from that, though?
I mean...
Like, I feel like the self-contained stories were kind of for the world building, and now they can kind of get into more meat.
I want to be edged. I don't want to, like...
I don't know.
It's kind of nice when you don't have the next episode immediately and you're edged.
I know. I like the drip feed, dude. Now I know why that's the most effective method for plants.
It's like, I don't think about the show
to water them
when I'm edged because I know I can get it immediately after. But now I have to wait a week. It's going to be nice.
So, guys, join us for Season 2 in a month. This has been a fantastic Season 1. I'm really excited to see how it wraps up. All the whole uncut first season is on Patreon.
Guys, we are doing Gotcha Yakuta from the summer. We did episode 1. It was very good. We wanted to do it. We had too much on our plate. So now that Frieren's over, we're doing Gotcha Yakuta. So be stoked for that. Be hyped for that.
Get hyped! And now I'm hyped. Let's watch this.
Yeah, that's right.
Is she going to be the only one that passes, do you think?
Yeah, I wonder if Denkin will
Denkin will pass.
He's never passed before.
Oh.
宮廷魔法使いの電
Go
気
cock.
それは光栄だな。
She's got cool hair.
軍所属の魔法使いの叩き上げがよく
What if she passes him just so he can visit his family?
正直お前が若い頃に会いたかった
Whoa!
Dang, let's go.
血の気と野心に満ち溢れ
Yeah, nope.
I wish I could have met you when you were young.
た私は燃えかすには興味はないそう思っていたのだがな
Go cock.
今は違うのか。
どう戦うか考えただろ
すぐに諦めた。
う合格だまだ燃えている
Old Denkin.
普通は
Better
戦
than
う
young
なんて
Denkin.
発想は湧かない
No,
She's gonna
she's
pass
thinking
her,
about
yeah.
it.
Please don't. Please don't.
Go,
Yeah,
go.
I knew
Oh.
次
Other one she stole from Wirbel.
Go cock.
ふざけるなよ
何が
Is it not him?
これは一級試験だぞ試験会場に一度も来ないバカがどこにいる
じゃなきゃ不参加で
この試験期間中本体は故郷の村から出ていない
Dang, what the heck?
What?
今はのんびりティータイムか
That's crazy. Oh, she can see him?
No
crazy.
way.
驚いた。
Dang.
合格
Let's
That's
go.
so cool.
Let's go.
Go cock.
I mean, dang.
If he doesn't get a go cock, I'm
The whole
I'm-
time he was just
私の知る二級魔法使いの中では勝てない相手だと悟ってい
Uh-oh.
るだがそれは恐怖による判
Oh,
断ではない
okay.
二級魔法使いにすらなれねえだろ
好きな魔法を教えろ
魔法ってのは殺しの道具だぜ好きも嫌いもあるか
Oh, she loved that.
合格
She
だ
loved that. She's
Okay.
eating that up.
But I feel like she's gonna fail her.
私を見てどう思う
She beat Fern.
ちっちゃくて可愛いなと思いました。
今年の受験者はどうなっている
She didn't like that.
合格だ
What?
Go cock.
I mean, dang, that was a lot of people that passed.
全然
I thought only like 2 were gonna
す
pass.
まなかった
Zenze.
Darn it.
落ちちゃった次があるさ
She's a
Don't
prodigy.
worry.
フ
She'll
リーレ
be
ン様
fine.、
受かりました。
フリーレン。ここまで来れたのはお前たちのおかげだ。これで故郷に墓参りに行ける。
I guess technically, even if he failed, couldn't he get passage with them?
なあフェルン
Maybe.
まだかよ
She's mad. That face where she's like,
これにしましょう。これ。
ふむ。
Why does he go buy her all these trees?
then can buy everything. Let's go.
Dude, Dan can
甘い
just
ものなん
toss
て
down the money.
ブロディ rich as crap.
何この状況
What's
若造も食べろ。
ああありがとうじいさん
Little tea party.
誰なの
Oh,
宮
that's
廷
true.
魔法使いの電
He
剣様
wouldn't
です
even。know who he was.
様じゃねえかタメ口叩いてすみません
Does
で
that
した
make you a noble?
カモン。
Dang, so he's like a
で
royalty
も
kind of?
無関係な俺まで
Maybe
ご
he's
馳
just
走してもらうのは
He's just
どうせ金の
higher
使い
status.
道などない。
お孫さんとか。
わしには子も孫もおらん。
Wait, is that?
わしが20半ばの時
Dang,
に
that's
妻に
I was gonna say
伝え
what
てく
the,
れ
and then I was like, wait, no, he's visiting a grave.
た北部高原の平
And he
城
never
の
remarried.
令嬢でな。
He was loyal to the
あ
end.
の頃のわしには富も権
It's
力も
not
必要だ
unloyal
っ
to get
た。
married later.
それしか救う手立てをわしは知らんかった。妻が亡くなってほどなくしてから
That sucks.
あれほどの無力感はない。今ではわしは国ですら動かせ
Holy
るという。
subtle flex.
What the heck,
フェル
bro?
フリーレンに伝えてくれんか。魔法が楽しいものだったと
Let's go.
久々に思い出せた。魔法使いになったんだ。
Dang, that's so sick,
He
dude.
literally met his hero, and then she inspired him
自
again.
分で伝えてください。
そうだな。
Yes, I thought he was gonna say like, no.
That is epic, dude.
Wait, so he couldn't go back to the
Twist.
grave that whole all these years?
I guess you could order
Or is it
nations
just
around
recent?
さすがは魔法都市
I
追い
feel like
さ
that's
す
just
と
a
ね。
recent.
おいババアこのカゴに入れればいいのか
Dang.
Baba.
あれを無視は
That's crazy.
I love
Magic
that.
is
Showing
just
a
a
little
tool.
crumb of him being a good guy.
勇者ヒンメルの仲間なら
ヒンメルの仲間なら何
Kinder?
第一次試験でフェルンたちを殺そうとしたんでしょ。フェルン愚痴ってたよ。
True.
犬とか蹴っ飛ばしてそうなやつだ。
まあ一人殺しておいた方が世のためになりそうなやつがいたけどな
Oh.
Yes, sir. Verbal my goat.
一級魔法使いになりたかったのも望む魔法が与えられる特権のためだでもな
He's pretty much like Stark in mage
困ってい
form,
るやつ
kind
がい
of.
たら
He seems like a frontliner mage, you know what I mean?
俺の故郷は北の辺境でな。勇者ヒンメルの逸話はいくらでも残っている。
Dude, Himmel is
戦況の塔の
so
攻略。
every episode he gets more goaded.
不死なるベーゼや
Seriously.
広獄竜との戦い。
Excuse me?
ガキの頃の俺は
What?
そんな冒険探が大好きだっ
That's
た。
for some
Oh, he's
crazy
got a little
names.
friend?
やれ村を襲った魔物を退治しただも。やれ商人の護衛をしただも。ひどいもんだとそう思ったよ。
This music, bro. Holy,
なの
I,
に村のジジババは
so good.
嬉しそうに口を揃えてそんな話をするんだ。勇者ヒンメルが死んで魔族の残党が暴れ始めてからよく分かったよ。
No.
I love this verbal backstory, dude.
Yeah, bro, this is like what it was like before he came.
俺の村には関係ねえわな。みんな日々の生活を守るので手一杯だ。勇者ヒンメルが俺の村に来なかったら世界が平和になってもそこに俺の村はなかったんだろうな。俺をここまで連れてきたのは勇者ヒンメルのくだらない冒険探だ。少し長話は過ぎた
Bro
な。
defeated a dragon, and that was the
結
last
局あいつらと
episode.
一緒に帰ることになっちまった。
I hope we see him again.
出会いは大切にしろよ。死別だけじゃない。逆の承知か。
Dude, he's so sick.
Well, she'll
Yeah,
never
he
see him
might have
again.
inspired her right
I guess she'll never see him again.
We better get more of him in the show. I'll rage.
それだと私だけこっちに残っちゃうでしょ。
ヒンメル、俺たちは一
Isaac
刻も早
cracks
く
me
魔
up.
王を倒さねばならん。
確かに小さな人助けだ。
This right after the verbal story is
でも
perfect.
僕は目の前で困っている人を見捨てるつもりはないよ。
Bro, this show's like Lord of the Rings, man. Like I
Dude,
I
just
could
like-
I could start the
just like him
rewatch
helping that
right
lady with
now,
the
and I would be so happy about it.
Just like Wirbel helping that old
世
lady.
界はちゃんと変わっている。
Nice.
For a
The
second,
show
I
is
thought it was
so
gonna.
good.
Oh, I thought it was gonna
保
end.
険の授与
The
があ
show
るんで
is
すが
so good,
同
dude.
伴者がいてもいいそうです。すごく嫌そうな顔してる。同伴者ありって聞いていたんですけど。
What is
申し
that?
訳ありません。ゼリエ様からの通達でフリーレン様が出禁です。
Next 1,000 years. Holy crap.
フリーレン様が何をしたって言うんですか。
Yeah.
全く子供みたいな人だよね。まあ私も来たくて来たわけじゃないし。
You gotta go read your grimoire
外で
after
待って
you
い
go
る
to
ね
sleep.。
俺も外で待ってるよ。
What?
お
So
ーい。
no one's gonna go with her?
I mean, it makes sense if she goes by herself.
Frick.
君の金だな。
It's literally she's getting
そ
her
ろそろ
like
特権
freaking
の授与が終わる
award.
頃かな。
あ
Yeah, but they don't need to be there.
Is it gonna show what spell she gets?
Siri's a bum.
この世界で50人もいない魔法使いの頂点か。この時代ではきっとフェルンの方が有名な魔法使いになるんだろうね。
What does that holy symbol mean?
I love how she can say that without like
Emblem, we don't know.
without a
嬉しい
Well, it's like first class mage back in the day.
What a legendary.
Dude, he made the golems. Did you
Yes.
read those comments?
Dude, he
He's
could
such a goat.
he could beat Frieren in a fight.
ゼリエ様の
I
弟
mean,
子の一
no,
人
because
で
he's
す。
like super,
昔からそういう人だ
he's
ったか
very
ら。
timid.
I'm just saying he could.
やっぱり見えているね。私の魔力の揺らぎが。平和な時代には似つかわしくないね。
You?
そうですね。時代
Why
遅
did
れの
Siri
魔
say he
法
was
使い
timid
です
then?。
ゼリエ様にもよく言われます。名だたる英雄たちと共に歴史にその名を残したであろうと。
That's crazy, bro.
そう。
歴史に名を残したのはもはやおとぎ話となった大魔法使いフランメンのみ。私はあの方を未来で一人孤独にさせたくないのです。たとえそれが伝説の魔法使いフリーレン様を討ち取ったという
Bro wants to
噂であ
battle
ろ
her
う
so he
と
can go down like a goat?
What?
No. Is this real life? McKay said he could beat her, and then all of a sudden we're getting a fight. Holy frick!
Dude, bro was
That
born in the
glass
wrong
is so
era, so he
loud.
just wants to fight. Bro, you request a
You didn't
duel after
request
you
a
start
duel.
the duel?
You just started one.
戦いしか知らない魔法使いは不器用な連
It'd
中
be
が多い
so
んだから。
awkward. I
歴
request
史
to
に
do
名
it.
を
thought he
残
was
す
like
必
way
要
too
なんてない
timid.
よ。ゼリエはちゃんと覚えている。この花畑、魔法で作られたものだ。先生が好きだった魔法だ。
Haha.
くだらない魔法だって言っていなかったっけ。
It's also Frieren's favorite spell that she just told you.
あれほどの才を持ちながら私ほどの高みへはたどり着けなかった。どれも私の足元にも及ばないままほとんどが先だった。
That's crazy.
だが不思議なものだ。気まぐれで取ったはずの弟子なのに 一人一人の性格もなぜか私は弟子を取って後悔したことが一度もない。
Interesting lore.
She's just like
たと
squatting
え歴
on
史
the
にその
ground.
名を
Kind of
残せず
funny.
とも
自分の弟子にすら
Only
素直
student
に
of yours
気
who
持
you
ちを
didn't
伝え
take,
られないんだ。
the only person that wasn't your student was
本
her,
当に子供みたいな人だよ。
and she left her mark.
フリーラン
Yeah,
スは
Lauren's a freaking loser now.
特権の授与が終わ
It
りま
was
し
just
た。
like, it was just a weird way. It was just awkward.
Darn it.
Just like how Frieren said it was.
その方
I
の
mean, dude definitely was born in the. I mean, wasn't he? Why doesn't he just go fight the 7 sages? Why is he just chilling here?
兄ちゃん今日は遊べないんだ。
シュタルク、朝飯は食ったか？
もう食べたよ。
The new Himmel.
Everyone.
The new Himmel.
Oh, this guy.
His axe is so sick.
He's literally the opposite of Himmel. Himmel's all blue, he's red, but they're the same.
Axe
Oh, rich.
シュタレク様はどこに行っても慕われていますね。昨日はどんな魔法
Oh,
を使った
yes. Oh, is it gonna be something silly?
の？わかりませんか？に乗っている。
Is it clean clothes?
That's
なん
awesome.
かフローラルな感じが
That's so funny.
Stop
Is it the
it.
flowers?
No,
It's because she loves to be clean.
服の汚れをきれいにさっぱり落とす魔
That's
法
so
です。
funny.
Hey, that's really helpful.
I mean,
神話の時代に存在したとされる伝説的な魔法
that's a
Oh,
legendary
legendary.
spell.
でかしたフェル。
A
Wait,
legendary level spell.
She's so proud.
That's my student.
そうな顔をしていましたけどね。
正気かお前。
Didn't choose the nuclear bomb spell?
He choose the.
Oh, dude, these guys got wrecked. She literally roasted the shiz out of them.
フリーレン。本当
No,
に
they
あ
weren't
りがとう
ready.
ね。
They got carried the whole
よかっ
time.
た。楽しかったよ。
But they are
No,
good.
they
though.
did some
good.
good stuff, especially against Richter. Richter didn't
Yeah,
pass
but
either, though, I
It's
guess.
only because Frieren
Because for him,
allowed the rain in.
Love
if
this
they-
show, man. Holy.
ザイン様の時もそうでしたけど。
No, is this gonna be the end of the episode?
クラフトの時。
Yeah, it's over, man. This sucks.
Think
Yeah,
about what
isn't that
Wirbel
interesting?
said. Think about what Wirbel said.
Isn't that interesting, bro? Frieren loves taking her time, all these places, but her goodbyes are
すご
always
くあっ
quick.
さり人と別れるよね。
依頼とはいえ2週間も旅路を共に
That's
した
what
中
I'm
だ
saying, bro. They take long
それ
doing
に
everything
彼
to
とは
say
毎晩の
goodbye
ように
fast.
酒を
でも旅を続けている以上また会うことだってあるだろう。涙の別れなんて僕たちには似合わない。また会った時に恥ずかしいからね。
What a show, man. What a
so
season.
good.
Holy crap, dude.
Let it play.
I can't have a tearful goodbye to season
let it
1
play,
because
let
it'd
it
be
play, let it
embarrassing
play.
when season 2 started.
Yeah!
W Croft!
Yeah!
W
Shine!
Shine!
また会った時に恥ずかしいからね。それは。
Like what?
She said it was a quick goodbye to the red-haired girl.
I was saying they were like what?
The journey to end.
In 4 weeks! In a month!
Let's go, dude. W season, man.
So good.
W season. I'm trying to think.
Bro, I'm trying to think too.
It's as
man.
good of a season. That's as good of like a singular season as we've seen in recent memory. That's for sure.
Dude, I would see the cover of Frieren and I would always just be like, oh, that's definitely overrated. Like, I made snap judgments. It's so
I always
dumb.
thought
So
it
dumb.
looked like what it would be, I guess. Just looked like some D&D mystical show, but I just didn't know any context.
I always thought it
it's so
looked more
deep.
like an isekai than like any show I'd ever seen. So
Isekai.
I was always just like, oh, I don't know. But dude, like,
Easy.
I have never. It was awesome because
Never
my
been more wrong in
expectations
your
were
life.
just so wrong. You know, it was.
Oh,
was
so
No, yeah, that
fetching,
man.
yeah.
It was different than I was
So
expecting
peak.
in a good way. Like obviously we'd heard the talk of the show, you know, I think for a while, and it was one of our most requested shows for a while as well.
For a long time, dude.
Yeah, and so going into it, I definitely was expecting good things, but I think the main difference for me was the like the pace of the show and like how they decided to tell the story in this first season, because I just wasn't really expecting that, you know. I don't know. I don't really remember what exactly I was expecting because it's been a minute now, but
Dude,
it was way better than I was expecting, and I like it more than I thought I would, and that's for sure.
For me, it's probably the only other show on both channels, Cinema Gek and Studio Gek, that was like as meaningful in my personal life as like Vinland, you know, like Vinland in this show. Like I just love the subtle, like lifelong messages that the show portrays, and I think they do it in like such a good way where like I said, it makes it seem like Lord of the Rings to me, where like I would want to watch it often enough to like keep those the memories of the lessons like fresh, you know, just because it's meaningful, dude. I really love it. Like
it's very well said. Yeah,
like it's not like there are definitely shows out there that maybe are like more piece by piece like entertaining, but like I prefer shows like this, you know what I mean? Like,
well, it goes back to the age-old discussion, I guess, we have with people that, because obviously like the way we watch shows is so different from like your casual person, you know, and I think a casual, in both the good and the bad context of that term, a casual, I think, you know, this is not as enjoyable for a casual, because I think that the things that this show will make you enjoy if you're ready for it are deeper than what you see on the screen, you know? It's like, it's deeper than how good the animation is, it's deeper than how good the fighting is when it does have the fighting.
Even the humor or whatever.
And it's just if you can't like appreciate music, you can't really appreciate writing, you can't really appreciate character development, like those sorts of things, you know? Because I know that there's a lot of people out there that, you know, they're more just like want to see entertaining fights and crap, you know? And
see solo leveling.
Well, for me, it's like the difference of watching like Lord of the Rings and like Star Wars. Like Star Wars, like Revenge of the Sith is like peak like entertainment for me. I love it, and it has so many things about it that I rewatch it a lot. But at the same time, like Lord of the Rings, dude, like it inspires me like greatly, and I think I don't know.
I think the best parts of this
I love.
I like being versus like if you were to be casual, like watching it on your own, is that this is better if you're watching it with people and sharing with people and talking about it with people.
And reading all the comments.
There's like the whole message of this
is to like
embodies. Yeah, that's what it embodies, is to like get to know people and enjoy other people
and
around
I guess
you.
On top of that, Jack,
so like
kind of like piggybacking off of like what I like was saying, going along with what you said, I think that it's one of those shows where how much you like it will depend on how many layers of it you're able to talk about and appreciate, you know.
Well, and like internalize, like apply it to yourself.
Yeah, and I it's one of those shows where it's just there's not a single part of the show that's not to the highest quality, you know? Like you watch the show, you sit down, you strap in for 28 episodes, right? In the season 1, and every episode, every scene, it's all done with intent and purpose, and it drives forward the things that it establishes. And I think that that's the makings of a special show, you know? And like I think that Frieren nailed it on the head for what it wanted to do, especially for a season 1, you know? Like season 1's, it's hard to do that off the bat. And so I think that season 2, 3, however long it's going to be, like it has established a very solid foundation for the future, you know, and I hope that it can hold up down the line.
Like, what is the most meaningful show to you guys besides Vinland, and I guess outside of Frieren, that we've watched on the channel?
For me, it's AOT, because I feel like AOT has a lot of real world like things that I love.
I agree,
and I think that this is a similar.
I don't feel like I can internalize a lot of that for myself.
Yeah, I feel like this is good because it's like this is plausible for people.
Yeah, like it's extremely meaningful, but
versus other shows. Not saying that those don't, but like
no, I get what you mean.
It's easy to put yourself in the shoes of lots of these people, and to some
for
context.
Sure. Although I do think that like the things that happen in AOT, like dude, that's happening in our real world.
No, that's definitely
like
100%. I'm saying it's not as applicable to like.
No, yeah, like you're not living
personally.
Yeah, you're not living it. Like you can watch Frieren and you can apply, like although I do think that Yeah, I think Vinland is one of those ones.
Vinland is 100%.
Maybe,
Like,
I think My Hero to some degree.
My Hero is
My
another
Hero
one.
is
that I
another one
feel
of
like
those ones.
does it underratedly too. Like not a lot of people talk about it, but
No, yeah,
Like,
like
it-
My
it-
Hero. The part about My
Yeah, it
Hero,
talks about
I
some
love My
crazy
Hero.
stuff.
I think that Frieren, like objectively, obviously is better because it is so contained, you know, and it is like so methodical and like it never ever has like a
no, the lessons
Has,
are
like-
way more grounded for sure.
well, and I just think that it does do like My Hero has brought out more emotions in me 100%, you know, because of how inspiring
Yeah.
it is.
Well, and it's more like drastic. Like, there's lots more like there's the really happy parts, but there's also really like sad stuff that happens.
Yeah,
Versus this doesn't have as much like yeah, there's bittersweet stuff like people dying, but it's like old
Yeah,
age.
which never like
It's
Yeah.
not like
like
people getting
depressing.
murdered or something.
no, yeah, like if you had to ask me, like, oh, what do you think is better? I'd say, oh, Frieren's better. But My Hero has brought out more, I guess, emotions in me. But I do think those are two stories, and you can throw Vinland in there. I'll, for myself, throw AOT in there. Like,
But like,
those are things
what
that-
else is there?
For me, I'd say Naruto. I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of good lessons in Naruto. But it's also like not as like comparable, or you can't like put yourself in.
No, I
as
remember
easily, but like there's definitely like a lot of like emotion.
Like,
especially
I think
the
of
Naruto with the like in the waterfall when he confronts himself. I love that. That was very good.
Yeah, and like the moments with his mom.
What
and
were you
dad.
saying?
The Shikamaru stuff.
Yeah, Naruto has a lot of
That
good
was a
moments
really
like
like
that.
sad arc.
It's overshadowed by all the crap,
Yeah, there's a lot of
unfortunately.
bad, there's a lot of
I would
It's a
love
lot
to
longer.
watch
One
it.
Piece is interesting too, because like One Piece, I have gotten very emotional watching One Piece,
Yeah.
and I think that probably down the line there will be like really applicable messages, and I do think there already are. But obviously, like I think with the nature of like more shonen coded shows, it's a little
Right.
harder for like the more childish overtones.
Right,
to
I guess
seep
I
in,
guess I
you
meant
know?
because I don't want to open this up to like because every show has moments that are impactful. I don't want to like
No, it's
say
not like
that.
a this
I meant
versus
as
this
a
and this
whole,
versus
like
this.
like what
Like, this is
Frieren
very
is trying
focused.
to do as a whole is very meaningful. Like every episode, you know, like
Yeah.
is mean, and that's kind of what I mean. Like the purpose of the show is to like, and I know you could say that about like One Piece as well, but like
It could be like the world government versus
right, like,
Yeah,
and I'm
oh,
sure
no,
like a
it's
lot
like-
of like the friendship and the adventure, and I get that. I'm saying I hope you guys get my distinction
This is
because
very,
I
very
totally get
focused.
what you're
any
saying.
show has
Hunter
Hunter,
impacts.
Hunter
Hunter
very
has like a
focused.
really good
Zinland's
like
very focused.
narrative, like a good, like at the end, like it's like about the journey and the friendship between the two, but it's kind of like
Friends
kind of
they made
ruined.
along the way. The One Piece.
They don't like.
This
finish
is
The
the
election
this
arc!
is the One Piece.
Yeah.
Okay?
The
But it
election.
could have been like they could have expanded on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I hope
shonen-
you guys
the
know what I
shonen-
mean. I hope I'm not getting a bunch of essays
no,
right
no.
now about One Piece and all these other shows. It's just
No, I think and this is how I feel about it. I think the
it's like
shonen-
Cyberpunk.
the
Cyberpunk
shonen-
is a very targeted, like focused.
Yeah, it's like
life
Cyberpunk
lesson.
is like, oh hey,
It's-
consumerism, pushing like things too far in society, like all this stuff. Like it's literally made for that.
Well,
you know?
yeah, and it's also like so, I mean, I could talk about Cyberpunk for a long time, but it's a very focused lesson in the narrative, like explicitly, and that's kind of what I mean.
No, and
like,
I think shonen shows have those aspects and elements interwoven, but I think also for the most
We're
part
not right at the forefront.
they're made. Yeah, I think that they're made.
which
to
makes
be,
My Hero different because it is at the forefront, and
Yeah,
it is a
because
shonen.
it's about heroism,
right,
you know? And-
exactly.
But I think like the big, I'm sure Bleach will be the same, and I'm sure but whatever. I think that those shows they have those aspects interwoven into them, but it's not like its point in existence.
right, like
you know?
okay,
Like,
another one is 86. 86 is also a very like pretty targeted
Yeah,
like
it's
life lesson.
right in the forefront.
Yes,
like
it's
it
like
never stops. Every scene, it never stops trying to push forward what it is trying
Yes.
to build.
yes, and that's kind of those are the stories that I'm talking about. So I just want to make that clear that like I understand.
Well, I think you're talking
that
to.
every
I
show-
think the audience that we're talking to right now, I think is
That's-
definitely the kind that would be receptive and
That's
understanding to what you're saying.
yeah,
I mean, it applies to
86,
everything. It
Vinland,
applies to
Cyberpunk. I feel like those types of shows but Frieren has done it in so far the most wholesome way out of all of those shows, which I really appreciate. Because that's like the type
funny,
of.
But it also has
Well, and I think it's because
heavy
nostalgia is so heavily baked into the show without even knowing it. You know, it's like us as viewers, we are. It's like when you're hearing people. It's like if you hear your grandparents. It's like if you're listening to tales of your grandparents, you know, and they're like. Maybe they're reminiscing with their kids about things that you weren't around for, but because you know them and because you know humanity and you're a human, like you can visualize it, but you didn't experience it. That's how I kind of see Frieren, because the whole show is baked with nostalgia for Frieren and her previous party and how that can relate to her new party and what she's learning as like someone that's super old and a different race and stuff, but we don't know it until we see it. But she knows it already, and the story perfectly sets up what's currently happening before we know it. Like the things we see, you know that like we'll probably see something that happened in the past that is relating to what we're currently seeing, although we don't know what it is yet. And then it relates it all and it connects it all together, and it's very.
I feel like we're also witnessing Frieren learn to like really appreciate her present by reflecting on the past and maybe realizing what she didn't fully appreciate in the present.
It's almost like if you get a second chance. In a
exactly.
Weird way.
So it's like we're witnessing her not live in the past, but just learn lessons about her present by reflecting on what she missed. You know, and it's like, and I think that's really cool.
She's come a long way. Like from the beginning, I was like, dang, she's kind of like a rat sometimes, but like
she still does some things, like not helping that lady with the oranges. I was like, what the like, and then she flashes back.
Stand there.
Yes, and Wirbel freaking like put her in her place. I was like, thank goodness, bro.
I know she would help, but it's like, yeah, she's come a long way really quick. From like where she was in the beginning.
She's like the angel
and it's Fern. It's like second.
They kind of made her like emotionless in the beginning, and then she really like started to once the email and them started to die. She really started.
Well, dude, and Stark and Fern.
She really started to turn around.
One of my favorite parts of the show is how it not glorifies, I guess. It shows how Frieren, in a weird way, in some ways, is a superior creature. You know, like how she, you know, doesn't have some of the limitations. She doesn't have some of the cons of being a human. But it's not like that's almost to her detriment in this show, because you see like the cons that she has of being an elf are flipped with the humans and what they choose to do in terms of like their urgency, you know, like, and that urgency, because of their shorter lifespans, make them appreciate things or take different actions, or maybe like their entire outlook on life faster. Yeah, like their development, everything, their entire outlook on life is like different, and it can inspire a superior creature like Frieren is. And I think like Wirbel, you know, and that whole entire final scene of him helping her, and she's like asking him these questions. She's lived literally 200 times longer than he has on that planet, and yet here is like this 18-year-old kid, however old he is, like, you know, like in her eyes that's like literally a baby, you know, that is like teaching her about life. And that's like a very interesting concept to me. So I love how humanity is shown in a lot of its best ways in this show. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate that a lot, because it just goes to show that like Wirbel, because of his circumstances, doesn't matter how much more inexperienced he is, like he's somebody that she can learn from, and she's supposed to be like this Well, she is. She's this all great, all powerful mage.
Lies.
You know, like, and it's just a cool part of the story that I love.
What's kind of funny because she called Serie like a child, even though she knows
Yeah, and they're
like
both
every
thousands of years
like
old.
every
like,
spell there is. She
She's
still
such
called
a
her childish.
It's kind
and
of
then
like
she
the
learns a
difference of,
lesson
like,
from a child.
a star in the night sky versus like a shooting star, like a burning asteroid. That's like the difference of like their lives, you know.
Dude, if Frieren had that
Yeah.
human mindset, everyone would,
Well, that's
everyone would be
Siri's whole
cooked.
point.
everybody would be cooked.
That's what Siri thinks.
What if a human had that elf
Do you think she
mindset?
does?
Dude, they would be the biggest bombs of all time. They would die
They would
the
just be
biggest
lazy.
bombs.
That's so funny.
What if the human?
That's funny, yeah, because an elf with human mindset would be OP, but yeah, human with elf mindset.
Anime of the year.
Phenomenal season,
Dude,
man.
I'm so curious to sit down and really contemplate my end of the year rankings because like we've just ended the year with some absolute bangers,
We've
bro.
had
Just
My
so
Hero,
many
Steins Gate,
Yes,
Frieren, like
dude,
it's just
like,
bang,
holy
bang,
crap,
bang,
man.
like it's just yeah.
Sucks that we won't even get a lick of season 2 before the end of the year rankings.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna,
well, I
we're
wonder if there's like
screwed.
a teaser anywhere.
S tier's gonna get a lot bigger.
It's
Jack's like
S tier's chock full.
15 S tier.
and Game of
Guys
Thrones
doesn't
will
have
never
that
make
many.
it.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is still B plus tier. Or whatever.
House of the Dragon, C tier.
Anyways,
All time, so.
we'll do the end of the year ranking soon, guys.